Hey viewers, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play I Want Action on Guitar by Poison. Now this one's for the beginners to the intermediate player, and we'll cover all the guitar parts and do the solos at the end. Now they're tuned to E flat, so just tune each string down a semitone, but I'll keep my guitar in standard tuning. So let's get into it. So we have our intro, we're starting on a G chord there, so we're going to play the 3rd fret on the E string, 5th on the A and the D, 4th on the G there, we play that once. Then we go into an A, so we just move it all up 2 frets, same thing once. Then just move it up 2 frets again, and we're on this B, and we're going to do a down up with this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then play it one more time, and then come back 2 frets back to the A power chord again. So nothing too hard, let me play that up to speed for you. And that's our intro there. Then we jump into our verse, we're going to play that B power chord, so 7 on the E, 9 on the A and the D, play it and slide down. Then play the A, 5, 7 and 7 once. Then we're coming up to an E power chord, 7 on the A, 9 on the D and G, and do that 2 times. And straight back in again to the B. So it just repeats that 4 times. Again, nothing too hard. Let's do that a couple of times up to speed. So that's our verse. Then we go into our pre-chorus, and this is going to be a blues pattern. So we're going to start on our G power chord, so 3rd on the E, 5 on the D, and we're going to, the A, and we're going to do that 2 times. And then we're playing the 7 on the A as well as the 3 on the E once. Back to our 3 and 5 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Back to our 3 and 7 once, and then back to 3 and 5. If you've done any sort of blues pattern before, this is pretty common, so slowly. And that's a pattern we're going to use whenever we're doing a blues pattern. Now they're down, up picking it, so we have, so just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We start on that G, then come up to the A and do exactly the same pattern. Go back to the G, same again. Back to the A, same again. Back to the G, same again. Come up to the A, play it 2 times. And then we're going to do 6 there, like our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that gives us our pre-chorus. Let me play it slowly first. And up to speed, we'll do one from the verse C. So that's our pre-chorus. From there we go into our chorus. Let's have a look at that. So for our chorus we're going to start on this B bar chord, so 7 on the E, 9 on the A and the D. We've got 8 on the G and 7 on the B and E, and we're going to do it down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So come back to the A, do that 2 times. To the E power chord 2 times. And we play that section through 2 times, so slowly. Then we go back to that G and we do the exact same blues pattern we used in the pre-chorus. Come up to A, so move up 2 frets, same again. Move up 2 frets again to our B, same again. Then to finish it off, we just play the B and come back 2 frets to the A, and that's our chorus there. So let me play it through for you, starting on that B. chorus there. Then we go back to the verse, we do that exactly the same as we did it for the first verse, back to the pre-chorus, and that's exactly the same again. Then we have the next chorus. Let's have a look at that. So our next chorus is going to be nearly the same except for the end. So we still have our B, down, 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 up to our A, E, back to the B. A, E, our blues pattern on G, our blues pattern on A, our blues pattern on B. Now this is where it changes. We're going to go back to the A and do half of that blues pattern. So 5 and 7 2 times, 5 and 9 once, back to 5 and 7, so just, and then come up to your E power chord and just do a down, up, down. And that's the end of our second chorus. So let me play that through for you. And that's our second chorus there. From there we go into our solo, and we'll do that at the end. Let's just do the rhythm behind the solo first. So for our solo, it's going to be all the blues pattern. We're going to start on the B, same blues pattern as before. Come back to the A and we just do that half one. So come up to E and we're going to do the blues pattern here as well. 2 on the 7 and 9, and then 7 and 11 1, and back to 7 and 9. So the pattern's staying the same. Back to the B, a full bar there. Back to the A, a half one. Then we're going to drop to the low E. So open E string, 2nd fret on the A, do that 2 times. Up to the O and 4, 4 on the A once, and back to the O and the 2. So let's play that through up to speed, nothing too hard there. This is the first part of the chorus, sorry, first part of the solo. Then we go to the G, our blues pattern again, our A blues pattern, our B, so up 2 frets again, blues pattern. Come back to the A, just do the half, and to our E, our down, up, down, like we did before. And then we just go back to the first line again, the B, the A, the E, back to the B, the A, to the low E. And then to finish off, we do the G blues pattern, the A, back to the G. Then we're going to come up to the A power chord. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finish on the B. So nothing too hard there. Let me play that through for you so you can hear how that's going to sound. Our solo rhythm there. From there we go into our next part, which we can call the bridge. Let's have a look at that. So this next part's still exactly the same as the intro. We've got the G, the A, come up to the B, and we do our 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now come back to A and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's that little change in the middle there. Let's do that up to speed. So then after that we play our second chorus through all the same, and then we've got this end part on the chorus. So we do the B, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, A 2 times, and E 2 times. So the same as the chorus, we do that through twice. Now we're going to do our G blues pattern, our A blues pattern, and do that 3 times. A, G, A, and one more time. And then to finish that off, we're just going to play A, B, and then A, B, B, A, B, B. So slowly. We have our little solo and then just finish on that B. So let me play that last part of the chorus for you. That's all the rhythm parts to the song. Now let's have a look at the solos. So before we get to the solo, we have this little fill in the verse. We've got the 4th fret on the D string, the 5th fret on the G string, so it's like this little diminished thing, and we're just sliding up 1 fret. So it's pretty easy. And then in the second chorus, you hear in the background he's putting 2 bends in on the 10th fret on the B string. So that's just in the second chorus. Then we have the main solo, so let me play that for you, then we'll break it down. So for the start of the solo, we're going to bend on the 9th fret on the G, and then play the 7th fret on the B and the E 2 times. Now he does this quick, so he does it 8 times. Then from there we got B string, 10th fret 2 bends, and then 10 pull off to 7, and then do 2 bends again on the 10 on the B. Then just play 7 on the B and do another 2 bends on the 10B. So slowly. Then we're going to do a bend on the 9th fret on the G string. We're going to do a release and pull off to 7. And then play 9, 8 all on the G string. Then do the bend again on 9, release, pull off to 7. Then play 9 on the D and then 6 on the A. So slowly. Then we're going to slide to the 5th fret on the D string, G string, 4, 7. Then do that again, but we're going to slide up to the 7th fret on the D, and then G, 6, 9. And then come back to the 4th fret, and we're going to do this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All palm muted there, and then just play 4, 2. So slowly. Then from there we're jumping up the neck. We're going to do a bend on the 17th fret on the E string. Play 15 on the B. Then do a bend on 17 on the B. So bend and release there, and then 16 on the G. And then play 16 on the D and G and slide down. So slowly. Then we do a bend on the 17 on the B. Now play it again while it's up, and we're going to release it and do a pull off to 15. Then 16 G. And then 15B, hammer on to 17. Then we're going to do something similar. We're going to bend on the 17 on the E string. Play it again and release it and pull off to 14. 17 on the B. And then E, 14, 17. So let's do that part slowly. And then the 17. And that's our main solo there. Let's do that one more time up to speed. Then we have our little fill in the bridge. We're going to play the 8 on the G, the 9 on the D, the 6 on the G, the 9 on the D, and then 8 on the G 2 times. So, then play it again, 8 on the G, 9 on the D, 6 on the G, back to 9 on the D, and then we have our little build up there, so nothing too hard there. And then we have another solo, so let's have a look at that as well. And then before the chorus ends, we're going to do something similar to the solo. We're going to bend on the 9th for the G, and we're going to play the 7 on the B and the E, and we do that for 3.5 bars, or just a down up there. So. And then to finish that off, we just play the 9 on the D. So we're sort of bending, and then bend up again. Finishing on the 9, and then we do the 7 on the E, and then 2 more times, then 9 on the E, 2 more times, 10 on the E, 2 times, 12 on the E 2 times, sorry, once and then 2 times, 15 on the E, and then just play 17 and 19 and slide down. And then we have the last little solo, so let me just play that part for you there. And then we have the last little solo, so let's try that as well. So we're going to have a bend on the 9 on the G, 7B, 7E, 7B, and then do a bend on 10B. Then play 7E to the B, 10, 7. Do that again, 10, 7, 9 on the G, 7 on the B, back to 9 on the G, and we're going to do a bend, release, pull off the 7, 9 on the D, then jump back to the G, 7, 8, 9, 7 on the B, back to the G, 9, 8, 7, to the D, 9, 8, 7, to the A, 9, and then to finish that off, E, 7, A, 6, D, 9, and then back to E, 7, 6 on the A, and 7 on the D, and we can use our whammy bar, and then he just finishes on that B. So let me do it slowly for you. And on that last one, you can hold the 7, 6, 7 there, use your whammy bar, and then the B, so one more time, up to speed there. And they're all the parts of the song. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.